Well, not me.
While you skip the recap, I'm going to go and grab a drink and some
Well, I can
snack.
tell you this much.
Yes, Blades,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm unconscious.
What's it?
I have an emotional
You don't
breakdown.
sound.
I'm
You,
not
you
doing it
don't
either.
sound like you're
Speak
unconscious. So.
soon.
Eldon has an emotional moment. She's not doing it either.
So I will do the best of my ability for a recap.
I thought Big R was unconscious.
No, Soul's
is.
unconscious. As I'm
Oh,
saying,
Soul's
at least Big R's character is
It's
conscious.
not giving a recap.
Can I go over to Soul's character and just teabag him?
No, because you were carrying him.
So
Okay.
Like, on top of whoever's carrying him and teabag that.
we dealt with the ready for the battle. The dwarves all came up and made sure that the dwarves know any bloods that is spilt, it was on small or big beard's hands. Charged in the battle, we went into the castle, had 3 sections of battle. The first round was with like fucking mutant dogs. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff here, Lemmy.
No, I'm shaking my head of what Blades just put in chat.
What did you put in chat?
I'm gonna
He
wait.
He sent me an image with his account having silly. I'm like, yes, her. No. That's why I'm shaking my head, because the message just put, I didn't pull her. I paid £12 for a pre-made account that already had her pre-pulled, since I'm late to the game.
Oh, you cheating bastard.
Oh,
Wow,
the cheating
Blade.
bastard, that's... Oh my god.
That's a bannable offense right
All
there.
I'm gonna say is, Blades, it's something I would have done.
Know me!
Hey,
So-
£12 is a lot better than like 500.
Still!
So, the
Just win the
first
50-50.
First floor had 4 mutants in it that turned back into humans after we killed and slaughtered them all. Second floor was my parents and my sibling that were just transformed into these mutant, like half dragon, half werewolves. And Argo nearly killed my mother, so me and my pack was ready to kill him.
What we did?
And then
That's
we
why
went
I
up.
put her to sleep.
Hopefully she wakes up.
Literally, you had Shay in the background just going, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Pretty much.
The corpse.
And then the third was the dragon, and that was a hell. That was just hell. That
I
was
mean,
just
I thought it was a dream.
You thought it was a dream because you fell asleep halfway through the fucking battle.
I was
just sitting there
gonna
going, rogue stuff, rogue stuff, rogue stuff. Nah.
Me and Soul got to ride on the back of a dragon.
Yeah, I actually have
Yeah,
it
it
written
was
down
fun.
here. Hart and Lucian jump onto the dragon's back, and Lucian kills it with a final blow to the head with his sword.
Yeah, because literally the final blow, you went to go and attack Big R. Because before that, it did a legendary action to attack Lucian on its back. Fucking Nat Wand. And then max damaged itself in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, as we were all leaving, it was Soul's character that was the last to leave. Seeing
Well, as you were all leaving, you spied Alistair's ship first.
Yes, we spied Alice's ship, so we started to head down. Name. Fuck.
Zorus.
I forgot.
Alright.
Yeah.
Zorus and Amir are the other 2 names you're looking for.
We're at the top of the tower, and he died, and then Soul took emotional damage by screaming and is now unconscious.
That is indeed correct. And Eldon was the only one to witness this, because as the flash of lightning and the sound of thunder happened, she was the only one that says she ran up the stairs.
Yeah.
So she seen the sight of Zorus with a blade of disaster made from the ice dragon itself through Zorus's chest.
I will say this, I remembered all that without writing it down.
Well done. So with that, if I remember correctly, both Argo and Eldon said afterwards you both run back up the stairs, picked up his body, and you started to run down with it because the blast also sent Amir off the tower.
Yeah.
Big R, get inspiration for the session. Everyone else does not have it. We'll go from there.
I just got my brownie points up from talking about the Beelzebub last night. Let's go.
So does that mean I have to
Soul's
take away
unconscious.
my inspiration?
Yes,
Damn it.
Soul is just unconscious, right?
he's unconscious.
Illusion.
I mean, I'm just saying. I fell asleep during combat. I still haven't taken a single hit point from this whole thing.
Oh, you know, like wounds.
That's because-
minor wounds. I have like no wounds at all.
That was because Adam, literally, once you fell asleep, I took over and I was just like, steady him, shoot.
I think you
Yeah,
only had
but-
to do it once.
Yeah.
Can I do a medicine check to see if he's really just knocked out or if something else is going?
Go ahead. Medicine check.
Natural 20!
Yeah, he's just clearly mental exhaustion. He's not like... It's not from wounds or anything. Just mental exhaustion.
We need to rest.
So I pick Soul's body up. And we start walking down the stairs to try to rejoin with everybody else.
Okay.
Come on, Eldon. Let's go.
Give
Come on,
me a small second, and I will go to the edge of the tower and look down.
Don't
So you-
jump off it. Just try
No,
not to-
I'm not jumping. Looking.
I'm guessing you've went to the edge where
Yeah.
Emilia was. Okay. Nobody. Nothing there.
Hello. To some random soldier.
Just a trail of the dwarf
I
with
will
dead
stare
bodies.
for a few seconds. Turn around and go down
Okay.
Did you see anything,
the
Eldon?
stairs. No, like then she vanished.
It's got away this time. Come on, let's get back to the group.
Is the group at Big Ass parents?
Don't forget, Big Ass Parents got picked up by the Planetar.
Ah, yeah, true, and that he went down. We got saved by an angel. Yeah, I would go down.
I'm going to stop at the laboratory while everyone else goes past.
Okay.
Then I'm going to light it on fire.
Yes, fire!
Okay.
I'm going to what? Did you set a stone tower on fire?
Yep,
Laboratory, not the tower itself. Yeah, but
I have burning
This is-
hands. It's not difficult.
So, Trev, is it a wildfire?
No, but that would be fun.
Do me a favor. See if you can find a Sharpie in there. I want to draw a mustache on Soul.
Yeah, that's right.
The fuck's a Sharpie?
I'm not planning to burn down the
Okay,
entire
I'm
tower.
on.
I'm just planning
I
to
have
burn
some
down all
coal
the
if you
research
want
papers
one.
and shit.
Yes,
I have some
that'll
coal
do.
sticks, and I give him
Okay.
one of my writing sticks.
Do we have to buy him crayons?
we most likely will have to buy Augur some crayons.
Look, this is going to be our only time to actually pull a prank on Soul, okay?
So
His name's not even Sol, and
Mental note.
it's Lucian.
Sorry, Lucy.
Mental
Yeah,
note,
who is it
smack
for?
the potato.
You're cold here. You don't know what the fuck's going on here.
I know.
is this,
It's
where
like a
Yeah,
Spider-Man reflex. He just smacked you.
Yep.
is this where we have to go to a smithy inside the mountain? It's like, by the way, can you make a pocket behind this brick shield? Why? Because we need to put a colouring book in there for Argo.
When we are outside, can I help some wounded people or see if someone is like a classic thing, like trying to keep the alive, even if they're unconscious?
You do see, like, pretty much leaned up against the tower as a few bodies and stuff. You see the Big Ass Parents as well as, like, his brother. I think it was his brother, or did we say sister? Was it brother?
Yeah, his brother.
Brother.
Um,
Although his sister has probably a fantastic beard as well.
yeah,
No.
I'm going to make sure to check my own notes at times. Along with a few other bodies and stuff, clearly throughout the duration of the fight, others have been, like, dragon bodies here and stuff. Like, none of them clearly look dead, just heavily wounded.
Okay, cool. I would help some with Q wounds.
Okay.
The most hurt, I would Q wounds.
I mean, if
Twice.
I just go to them and just like do prayer of healing, I can heal up to 6 at once. It'll take me 10 minutes, but I'll do it.
Is the leader, mayor, king, whoever it is, around?
King.
He is like in the midst of like still chasing a few away, but with your perception, Bartholomew, you notice the battlefield is very much slimmed down on the enemy side. Clearly, a lot of like there's death surrounding the entire land. But one thing with your as the mind will note, there's far more bodies of theirs and stuff out on this battlefield that could ever fit in this tower.
The fuck did the reinforcements come from?
Yeah.
Gonna find a random soldier and ask where the extra bodies came from.
All of them were either out on the battlefield or came from within the tower.
Walking back in the tower looking for secret rooms.
When did the tower become an elephant's car? Not elephant,
An elephant's car? What the fuck?
Jesus fucking Christ.
When did the
wanna see
tower
this.
become a? When did the tower become a tortoise?
The Bytar was the TARDIS.
I mean, I was about to say, I think you were looking for clown car, and if that's what you were
I
looking
did
for,
correct myself, nobody heard me.
I was about to say, if you were looking for clown car, what the fuck were your birthday parties like as a kid?
That's right, you haven't seen our father's side of the
Elephants come out of a
family.
car.
Look around the tower.
I would like.
What?
Did you say you were going to look around the tower?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll perception? Or investigation?
Yes.
Or something?
Roll
Which one?
investigation. Figure out what are
Here
you doing?
comes a 28.
No. It's only a 13. I rolled a 5.
What?
Damn.
I was gonna say about would I be able to go in and check to see if there's any hidden passages and quarters.
Literally what I'm
I mean, you
looking
could
for.
either roll your own investigation or
Give
give
me
an advantage to Bartholomew.
I'll give the advantage to.
So, like, you're helping him.
Walks in and sees
18.
18. You notice some, like, like, the edges of the tower inside. Like, there's some lines that clearly, like, kind of carve out, like, a wall, essentially, like, almost like a door shape. There's a few bits. Some when you go to push, it's like another room of, like, a barracks, and some of them clearly look like they were meant to, like, judging on, like, the engravings around the door, was meant to be like a portal to somewhere else, but it's been deactivated. So, like, this tower, upon investigating, it becomes clear where all these bodies have came from. Like, the tower is not as it appears on the outside, and had teleportations to other places of the world, for all you know of.
I would like to jot down any information in this room. Like, specifically, I'm assuming there's like magic circles and shit.
Yes, specifically like around the door frames.
Yeah, I gotta just
Like
copy
the
that.
doors you can't actually open type thing of the tower. Like they're the ones that like have got ruins and stuff and teleportation circles around.
Copy
At
it.
this,
then.
Can
at
I
this point, I've
sense
got to
anything?
ask.
Go on, Trevor.
No, you go first. I was just going. My mind's not doing characters, so you work away.
Can I sense anything to do with this doorway in connection to the Omega?
Yeah, more what I was going to ask is, Adam, when are you going to take all these symbols to someone and get them to make portals?
Yep. It's like, hey, wizard,
He's,
look.
you know, he's looking for Phoenix.
I would go to the
Oh yeah,
king.
shit.
Yeah, what was that,
And-
Kel?
I would go to the king. I would like to help give the soldiers the burial that they deserve, if that is okay with you.
I suppose yous lot did help. There's too many bodies to do it our own. But they won't be buried till we take them back to the mountain.
Understandable.
Looks like this war is done for now.
Oh yeah, back to what I wanted to do originally when I first asked if he was knocking about. Can I make a persuasion check to try and just give the idea of battle strategy into his fucking head instead of just charging his entire forces at once? I'm pretty sure I'm not even good at persuasion, but yeah, I got a +3. Not 20.
What?
That's very nuts. Sure, that's very nuts.
I'm just laying into this fucker.
If it means so much to you, you could always become our battle strategist and stay here.
Do I look like I have the time?
Then I guess we're not gonna do it your way.
Here, you got a job. She got a job offer.
Honestly, would you really want to stay with the king under the
Nope.
You dick.
He burns books.
That's because he's an idiot.
So, knowing a dwarf under, especially a king under the mountain, I'm probably going to be summoned.
It's fine. This is Lord Alistair.
I don't want
Most
to go.
likely. I would help the other dwarves if they have something to carry the dead bodies to help them.
We haven't actually been told that Emir appeared.
No.
Nope.
So, you
No,
guys
technically I told
just, what happened?
I technically told Argo.
I'm about to say, like, the thing is, only Chaos knows the events of what happened on that tower, top of that tower. The rest of
all
you,
we saw was all
the
we
rest of
heard
you-
and saw was thunder and flashing.
the rest of you saw a flash of lightning, the sound of thunder, and then you watch Chaos run up the stairs, and suddenly get pushed down the stairs, with the rest of you getting pushed down a bit, with a blast of energy coming from the top. And then suddenly both Argo and Chaos running back up, carrying down an unconscious soul.
And Eldon just tries to do anything else than talk about that shit.
So Eldon, what happened? Why is Soul unconscious? Or why is Lucian unconscious?
Why the question is being asked? I want to try and mind read this if she lies.
It was
read
Emir,
who?
right?
Eldon.
You're trying to mind read it, Eldon? Okay.
Oh god.
Yes, it was Amir.
Emir appeared.
Just counting us to make sure that we're all here and there's no not two of anyone.
As you say that, just for the sake of Big Al's mind read right now, he gets from your mind the image that you saw when you went up to the top of the stairs of Amir forming a blade of disaster. Sorry, not even forming, because you didn't see that, you saw it as afterwards. You see as of Amir sitting there, hand flicked out like cast a spell, a blade made of ice piercing Zorus, and blood over Lucian's face. That's the image you get as you say it as Amir.
Would I know that normally Big Al goes into my mind to foresee things like that?
He doesn't really have a sign when he's doing it.
Cool.
And as far as I'm aware, he's never been publicly announcing it. Like, he's not being like, I'm gonna read your mind. He's just kind of like...
No.
Eldon just after Amir, like, I help the
don't ask for consent
dwarves.
this time.
So
I'm gonna help the
did Amir
dwarves,
cause
and
the blast?
turns around and immediately helps more.
Nope. Following you, bitch. Did Amir cause the blast? Tell us information.
I just look over at Bartholomew and go, fuck. And explain to him the image of what I've just seen.
Okay. So if that happened, if she killed Zorus in front of him, why is he also not dead and where the fuck is Amir?
I don't know. I'm gonna go check on my family.
Let's take a brief moment to dive into Soul's inner world.
Uh-oh.
Bartholomew's breaking the fourth wall. Could I come too?
No, that's hard. Hard always goes into his inner world.
Hey,
So-
what the fuck?
You, in your inner mind, you are laying down. Nice, gentle breeze hitting your face, with the feel of grass flickering against your skin. And you open your eyes to look at your surroundings to see you're in familiar farm fields of your home. Brief moment of peace. But then, as you take a realization of where you are, the sky becomes pitch black. And in the sky, sparks of lightning. And then when the lightning sparks, there's a shadow of something in the sky. Before you get a moment to even try and identify what the shadow could be, you spy flying just underneath as the pitch black is 2 dragons. One of pure white and one of pure black. You know these 2 dragons. These are the 2 that helped you.
Slash tried to kill him.
Yes.
Tough love.
And every so often a flash of lightning happens. Till eventually a lightning bolt flash and lands directly in front of you. Close your eyes to the blindingness of the light. And when you open them again, your mind is flooded with the last thing you saw before you fell unconscious. But yet slightly different. It's how your mind interprets it. You see a Zorus in front of you, blood coming out the mouth, blade through his chest. But instead of being at a distance, like when it happened, Amir is sitting there holding the blade directly behind him. And all you just hear roaring through the sky. It's not real. Yeah.
Wow!
Wow! What a way to ruin the mood!
I know, right? I give you all access to soundboard for spells and you fucking ruin it, taking them away from you.
Just remove the basics. If that's
You
ever-
can't. I've said it to you. You're only allowed to use my soundboards in this channel, but yet Discords are classed as mine.
See, that's why I was good and only used yours.
Or skirt.
I hit the wrong one. I was supposed to be with fucking earth magic.
So what do you do?
Oh, good lord. So I see a bloodied Saurus and a mirror with a blade in her hand. And the dragon shouting in the sky.
The dragon shouting in the sky saying it's not real. The blade is through Zorus's chest, like how you saw. But instead of being at a distance, like Amia's cast the spell, Amia's sitting there holding the other end of the blade. So what do you do?
Christ.
He goes into a corner and cries.
Well, I mean, just like the. What do I want to do?
That wasn't me.
I know it wasn't. It was Caitlin. I seen.
Oh my god.
I
come
didn't
on.
do the is what it is though.
You see the blue around if someone does it, and it was Bartholomew.
Oh no, Bartholomew was an echo. I seen the emote for emotional damage pop up on Caitlyn.
But
That was
it is what it is. Was he?
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Try to be nice to you all.
I used your signs.
I mean, do I see like the blade hit him again, or is it just a static image of this happening?
It's just a static image, but yet like alive. If you know what I mean. Like the moment you've opened your eyes, it's kind of like that. It's like this image, but like the blood's pouring. Like if you looked at Amir, if you looked at Amir carefully, she's breathing.
Okay. I don't know about this fucking situation, honestly. Fucking hell. I mean, honestly, I think you would just see Lucian his face just start to break down. He would start crying from seeing what happened to Soros, just, sort of trying to take this whole thing in.
Frozen in fear.
Effectively.
You watch this blade that's through Zorus slowly get pulled back. He just pulls it out. Just walks past Zorus. As she takes one step past him, he collapses to his knees. Comes up right to your face. You're next. She spins on the spot and puts the sword through the front of Zorus's chest. At this moment, you realize the blade that she's holding was not the blade of disaster she cast. It's your sword of darkness. And you look to her other hand and she's holding the sword of light. And once again you hear a roar. It's not real!
At this point, you're gonna hear Lucian stop with his whole, the fear just turns into anger. Those are not yours. Those are mine.
At this moment, lightning comes crashing down. Thank you. And lets off a mighty boom on the land as a thunder wave goes off. And at that moment you wake up in the real world.
You'll just see Lucian just sort of sweating, like his face just sweat all over, like he's been sweating, like just shaking. Charles.
Would you like some tea?
Jesus Christ.
We're not the most emotional and supportive person. He doesn't know what to do in these situations.
It feels like Sheldon right now. You're upset about the hot beverage.
Exactly.
It's like...
Also, someone said emotionally exhausted, or mentally exhausted, so tea.
Okay, so who's around?
You're up, surrounded by people.
Yes, who's around me?
Last I checked, Argo was still carrying you.
Right, I'm gonna shake free and just sort of get on the ground.
any point, anyone?
Yeah, I was kind of waiting.
I was kind of waiting for Argo to try it.
Yeah, because he's kind of the one carrying him, and you're shaking yourself
Eldon is
down.
not even with the group, she's helping the dwarves.
And so is Small Oz with his family.
Get me down!
Alright, I'll call you back on WhatsApp.
Oh.
He's just holding him in one hand and calling someone neighbor.
While all that was happening, I was kind of going to be outside looking for where we seen Alistair arriving, so I'm just kind of watching that unfold in the distance.
I said it's Alistair's ship, doesn't mean it's Alistair.
Sorry, I seen Alistair's ship. I'm assuming Alistair's there.
So, Lucian?
What?
How are you still alive? What happened?
Like a nightmare. And you just see, like, tears down his face. Sorry, see, he protected me. Emir, she did something. I'm not exactly sure what, but the dragon, she turned it into a knife. She threw it at me, and then just lightning and flash and boom, and then Sora's was, and
Just speed writing. Lightning, knife, boom.
What, just bullet points?
I mean, if it isn't clear, he's still like emotionally distressed at this point.
Yep. What do I have in my inventory?
That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. Because I'm assuming I can hear all this happening behind me.
Dagger, rapier, sling. Yeah, just weapons. I don't have. I mean, I can give you a bell. It's.
What are you gonna do? I'm sorry for your loss. Have a bell?
Other than that, I can throw ball bearings on the ground. There's not really much I can do for you. I'm very ill-equipped to help people.
It sounds like she used you to get at him.
All I did was try to tell him the battle was over. And then, as far as he died.
How did Emir get away?
I don't know. Everything just sort of flashed before my eyes, and then boom, Emir was gone. I don't remember what happened.
Well,
and then I woke up here.
Eldon's seen it, but she's not telling anyone. So, down helping the doors. Wanna go down to the other people?
I'll say. So, let's go to Big R. What are you doing with your family?
First of all, I'm checking on dear mother.
Few bruises, but she's fine. Still unconscious.
A few bruises? Fuck. From what I remember, Argo took like give her a beating.
Yeah.
Quite a beating as far as I remember.
Yeah. I'm guessing father and brother is beside mother.
Yes. They're all unconscious.
And we'll just go and see it. Shit, let me exactly have to go speak to the king or something now. Go check on them and then go check on the other dwarves that fought valiantly and see how they are. With yeah. My brain is literally just farted like there's no more. Right, I'll go speak to the king. If mother and father are still like passed out, I'll go speak to the king.
You go and find the king. Moment.
Oh god, this is probably isn't going to be fun.
No, probably not.
Turns around. Suppose I owe you an apology. Seems all that
Suppose you do.
spouting about werewolves tend to be true.
All you just see is whenever I'm saying to the king, I suppose you do, and my eyes just glow into its the lichen form.
I mean, to be fair, you've never came down out your lichen form.
There's a big fucking werewolf walking up to me, like, "Suppose I owe you an apology."
Like, look myself up and down. Yeah.
You wouldn't be saying that if you were in dwarf form.
Oh.
I can just imagine like you walking over, just forgetting you're and I can form this big like pink ass wolf just walking up to him, being like, and then just looking at it and going,
Once we're all back home, you and I will talk. This battle has had me thinking.
Shit, that's a dangerous thing for you, sir.
He kind of gives you this side look. Watch it. I'm being nice for a change. But before I change my mind, don't ruin it.
I sit there trying not to.
not to say anything.
Don't be a dick, don't be a dick.
Just like Big R's just sitting with the like a werewolf going, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Not the claw's face off, try not to claw's face off. He still pays my wages. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I love to hear the dwarves' apology. I feel like it's gonna be that scene from South Park when they drilled the holes.
Yeah.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
No, I think it's going to be more like South Park, but it's the critters. Well, we're sorry for trying to bring back this son of Satan, but it needs. We're still going to kill you, though.
At this point, you see a couple of mages starting to spread out around the battlefield. From as clearly as the way they're outfitted and stuff clearly came from Terragon. No dragon riders this time. Like dragon knights and stuff.
I suppose Zorus was here, so they probably went.
And amongst them, you do see Lord Alistair.
Is there anything special about the material this tower is made from? Or does it just look like regular stone?
Just looks like regular stone.
I'm just gonna say, since I see this happening, since I haven't really turned around, I'm just gonna be like, well, looks like he's here.
Do I see while working with the dwarves that Lucian is awake?
Yes.
Alden would walk up to Lucian and be I want to lend you something that might help a little bit with emotional problems at the moment. And she starts to get a small pocket watch out of her bag. It can capture a good memory, so you can visit it when you need it.
You're still just gonna see Lucian like just crying a bit more, like, thank you.
And if you need anyone, if it's a memory that is connected to others, if they're okay with it, they can go and see the memory with you. And she just grabs his hand, puts it in, closes it, and walks away.
Bartholomew sitting there looking at her.
Personal item.
Bartholomew looking at her the entire time, expecting her to tell him how he survived, and she walks away and he's like, alright then, keep your secrets.
Alistair walks up to the group. Just kind of looks at Lucian. I suppose it's happened.
It happened what?
It was foretold. It was the Battle of Snow Peak where Zorus would lose life.
If only I'd been more careful.
There's nothing you could have done to change this. It's tied to fate.
And he would have stood in front of that blade for anyone.
One way or another, Zorus was dying on this battlefield.
And how I feel that it's somewhat my fault.
Speaking of fate, where is she?
Just kind of looks at you. Mean the old woman wherever she needs to be.
She is always spot on and just appearing when she's needed.
She only ever appears to guide those onto the path they need to be on. Nothing more, nothing less.
About the death of Soros, it was a mirror. She was here.
We knew she was coming this way. Word must have reached about the tower. Now, I have to quickly ask, are there any other documents in this tower?
Yep, here they are.
That's why I burned the rest.
Flicks through. I'm guessing you just grabbed like random bits and bobs and journals and stuff.
No, when I read the journal, I'm pretty sure I handed it to Bartholomew and told him that could we maybe get it to someone that can reverse engineer it.
He flicks through a couple of pages. He gets to one bit as in particular. Kind of like gets like the bit in the journal, like flicking through it, and like he finds like a particular page and goes, "Well, I got something I was looking for, but not great news." And he kind of turns the book like that to open it to use. And on this page, you see a map of Lunaria with a marker inside Snow Peak, exactly where you guys are, along with a few other markers. You can only assume these markers are either where other towers are or where they're planned to be.
Damn.
Before I say the wrong number, let me go ahead and open up my map. You see listed. Oh, I didn't really do that many towers. Okay. You see 3 other towers on this map. See one at the very bottom of Pyre Isle. See one in the southern region, southern part of Genova. And you see one incredibly close to where you sighted those dragons that time when you were near Nazareth.
That's what we found in Rapture.
He's been preparing for a while, it seems. I wish there was more I could do, well, but my time of interfering is going to be coming to an end. Not due to life, but the strings of destiny, the wool of fate. It's not something to be tampered with.
How much sway over Genova do you have?
A little bit, especially after we came and rescued them.
Yeah, mind getting their armies attack that fucking tower?
We can see what can be done. But there'll be no promises and it will take time, especially if we want to get them on the idea of surprise and going in. As he looks around this battlefield of corpses, I'd wager about 100 dwarfs lost their life today, because no one had an idea of what they were coming into. All the other towers are probably going to be more alert now that this one's gone down.
I was going to say, or, you know, dwarves don't understand strategy.
Yep, that too.
I'm still looking for the map of fucking Lunaria. How far
Gonna
back?
gesture towards the fucking canal leading towards the tower. Yeah, could have flooded them. Could have. Anything coming through that door to come out as reinforcements? Nope. Would have been fucked. But no. Mr. King over there wants to charge all his forces at once.
Sir Alistair, what happens? Yeah, as someone who worked with so many gods, isn't there something bad happening if a god dies?
Zorus is a weird case. He was half a god, yet also a full god spirit. He was the regular. He started his life as a regular human. It was the spirit of a god that decided to inhabit his body that gave him all of his strength. That god put their spirit into him on their deathbed. So it's a bit of a weird case, but that being said, I'd expect something bizarre to happen eventually.
I've
After all,
checked the channel. I just something for Trevor. Carry on.
after all, he did harbor the dragon god of thunder and lightning.
Oh, you put it in. Oh, you glorious man.
So, again, well, it is technically still a god, so would not something bad happen because one died?
Maybe for a while, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen here. Don't forget, you should know the dragon gods, like Narukami that inhabited him, descend from Draconia. It could be upsetting their balance. But the world has a natural order. Always try to restore it. Eventually a new god will take her place.
So it looks like we have a pile more towers to deal with.
We have a lot more.
Paral, Genova, and Rapture, I believe, were the three, weren't they?
Yes. You can heavily assume, by the way, because of everything you've heard about happening to Pyre Isle on this adventure and stuff and all this. The one on Pyre Isle is most likely Malek's base of operations. It's his headquarters. You can most likely imagine.
Pyre Isle is we're only going when we have the entire of Lunaria as an army, gotcha.
Pretty much. Shaken, but somewhat getting himself together. We have to deal with this. They have to pay for Soros. I can't let his death just go without something coming off it. I can't just let it be meaningless. I will stand my ground, and I'll keep fighting for the sake of Lunaria, and for the sake of my own home.
Makes me happy to hear you say that. As this war was just the start of it. Now, I will be hanging around a little bit because I would like to speak with the Dwarven King, see if an alliance can get formed. We'll see how that goes. So, I won't be able
Don't
to
give him any
these-
burps.
Okay. I won't be able to give any years a ride back to Tarragon. You'll probably have to set off without me.
This is gonna be a long journey.
It's gonna be.
Got a long, long road ahead of us.
You see a bunch of the other dwarfs already like carrying bodies and stuff of dead, unconscious, wounded, like back up the hills towards the mountain.
I feel like shit.
Well, I mean, you did what you had to, didn't you?
So, I'm gonna head back up. Help me carrying any of these bodies as possibly can.
Hart, would you mind me leaning on your shoulder on the way back? I just feel exhausted after everything that's happened.
I'll do you one better. I'm going to cast fly on him. He's not flying.
See, you can just see a Lucian that's so exhausted, he's just kind of flying like limp, like.
So we're tying him with a rope and we just pull him with us.
So you now have a Lucian balloon, got you.
Wait.
Goodness, in the carnival again.
Good lord.
It means you don't have to lean on me, but you can like grab hold of someone at least, or me, and like when I'm walking, you can just float along.
I'm grabbing hold of you.
No, Ellen would tie a rope on you basically on an area that you can just hear.
So somehow Lucian's now got the lead.
So like, I connect two people with each other and we're like, have fun.
Oh dear. We okay?
It's a
How long does
mess.
the ceiling last?
Huh?
How
Fly?
long does fly last?
That's a good question.
15 minutes.
I can't wait for it to
10
be a
minutes.
minute.
10
10 minutes.
minutes.
Cool.
How many
And
times can you
then-
cast it?
Unfortunately, because I'm casting it through my mandala like once before.
I'm just waiting for the inevitable. So, what's the acrobatics to land on the ground safely
no.
check?
Can Elden walk like that? He could, like basically be the cushion for him.
I'm just going to be like, Lucian, just to let you know, in 10 minutes land, or you're going to fall.
Hey, if he falls, I'm here to catch.
Thank you. As he
So
just
just-
sort of
just-
like half dozes off, but not completely dozes off.
Oh, great, okay, so.
And don't
This
forget,
is
Elden
going to
is
end
a
well.
big person. Elden just fucking could grab him softly and pull him
As he's
slowly
half
down.
As he's
just gonna-
half dozing off, and he wakes up to the dirt hitting his face because Alden forgot to catch him.
Like, 10
No,
minutes
Elden
ago,
caught him,
push him
Elden
down.
caught his feet.
I'm just gonna be floating next to him on a broom and just offer him a cup of tea. He's like, "I need just to wake up."
At this point, as the DM, I've got a question. Where the fuck are you getting warm water to make this cup of tea?
Hey, this is a battlefield. Something's bound to be on fire.
The tower! The
He's not
research
wrong.
room
I
is
just
on
love this
fire.
idea of this entire time you've been having this like conversation with Alistair, like fucking Bartholomew's been aside with like a cup, just being like in a fire. It's like, yeah, well, right, okay, got that information, right, cool. Oh, not warm enough yet. Yeah, right. Oh, there we go. Pour that out. There we go. Want a cuppa? Fuck, I burnt the leaves.
Oh, Jesus.
Christ.
So, welcome back to the mountain. Gotcha, sweet.
For the next
Right,
round,
shall we
I'm gonna
get-
have a self-heating kettle.
Right, shall we start heading towards Snow
Yeah.
Peak proper?
think
Okay.
we would.
Big R, Kitten, Argo, Shay, any last things you are wanting to do?
Organize a funeral for these fallen heroes of the wars. Go and sort out a tribute of serenade towards the prince and princess of the mountain to make sure that they are doing a good job for these brave dwarvish soldiers. And then go and check on Mum and Pop before actually heading off to make sure they came around and recovered, and hopefully get some nice dwarven food and snacks to bring with.
Okay.
Mummy, Daddy, I'm sorry that my friend nearly killed you, but you got anything nice for me to nibble on the way round? And something to smoke too.
Argo, you doing anything?
I'm essentially praying to
You better
my
be
God
apologizing.
for protection over the fallen, over this battle, and then make my way over to the group getting ready to head off.
Kitten?
After that fight and everything else, she's not even saying a word at this point.
Are we
She's
taking a
just-
long rest or short rest?
Nothing yet.
She's just following suit with Lily right behind her
Okay. Shay?
in pure silence.
Okay. Shay?
Shay's just following along with the group while petting her little pet lizard.
Hey, you survived the battle.
Yes, of course.
And we
I
have
keep him
food
safe.
for him because Eldon has the food in her bag.
And I have food too.
Just a reminder, don't forget you're on Snow Peak. It's very cold here.
I'm a fox. I have fur. I'm okay.
I'm just letting people know in case it matters. Okay, so you all make your way back.
Did we not get like warm clothes in the last place we went to?
Yeah.
Yes, for
It's
us.
just- He's letting anyone that knows that they need to put them on to put them on.
I'm resistant to cold.
Yeah, but your lizard doesn't.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's in my cloak. Okay, I'm keeping him warm.
I've
I
already
didn't get
put
a
on
cloak
coat.
because I am resistant to cold. Your lizard is. I am buying a cloak.
No, I have a cloak. I always wear my cloak.
I already have a cloak on.
I know. I was taking the piss with like the idea of shopping. Just like, good point.
I was gonna say I have a fire dagger.
And that's how I'm heating up for tea.
How to get the perfect marshmallows? Just put them on this knife.
I
So-
mean, I could just use my glamored studded leather, and change the look of it, and like, haha, I didn't have a cloak before. I do now.
Oh yeah, I still have those.
You all make your way back up to Snow Peak. And I'll say you're gonna all have a long rest because about 20 you've been back at Snow Peak for about 24 hours before you all get called to go and see the king. So before you go and see him, is there anything you want to do as a group on the night or anything?
So I grab Argo by the scruff and bring him up to my mum and dad and be like, "This is the guy that nearly killed you."
I'm the paladin that nearly killed you. I'm sorry, but I needed to weaken you so that we can transform you back.
Yeah, there's weakening somebody and then there's nearly killing my mother.
So do we.
Potato, potato.
No, that's you. Yeah.
I mean, with everything that's happened to Lucian, he's just out cold.
Before that, even Eldon again says you need to focus a positive memory into the watch. And then you can enter it at will.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that watch can do any memory, right?
Any positive memory, or technically any memory, but if he wants to be a positive. If he wants to suffer, you can suffer.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh god. Why did I feel Livy's plotting something awful right now?
I love the way she said that as well. If you want to suffer, then suffer.
Hey, it is a fair thing. If you want to go through suffering, go. I'm not stopping you.
just going to, I guess, as we get back and stuff, I'm just going to take out the orb when everyone's gone again. I'm going to just say Amir's name into it just to see.
Shining brightly.
Oh, shit!
And I'm
guys!
She is within the city. She is within the city.
And I'm out cold. Have fun.
No, wait, this is when we arrive. I'm just
I
going
know.
to...
Trevor swipe right on the
I'm
mirror.
out cold.
What does your orb do again?
If I say someone's name, it glows, and it's how close they are.
So you can play hot or cold with your orb.
Yes, but I said Amir! Look at how light it is!
Lucian's just gonna look up at you and like, don't go chasing her.
No, but that means she's here.
She's probably
I
watching
don't
us.
think it's our plan, but we will defend ourselves.
Stay on guard. I'll try
Will.
to stay awake best I can.
No, you need to sleep. You need the rest.
Just, well, you guys, just gonna look at my known spells.
There is something I would like to do.
Okay.
I would like to see if there's a Thieves Guild in this area.
You like to see if there's a Thieves Guild? Okay, do me some investigation and we'll get back to you.
I'm sorry, but I've just put a GIF in, and that's what Trevor has just done.
18 again.
No, it is not what I have done. It only tells me how close they are.
I would love a 10 for fuck's sake.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for? There's a spell I'm looking for.
Well, while you're looking for the spell, with that 18, you managed to discover there is a Thieves Guild somewhere in the Dwarven City. Like, you've discovered it is a thing. You've not discovered its location.
Do I know the location?
Nope.
4 hours
I
passed,
fucking
right?
live here.
They're a Thieves Guild, they stay hidden.
Then I would like to blend in with the thieves.
More than 4 hours have passed, right?
Yeah, because it's about a 4-hour walk up back to the...
Cool, because that is technically my long rest. And after Hart told us that Amir is still here. Moments. How does this spell work again? I would cast Locate Creature.
Oh, good lord.
A person's class
You guys
of creature.
ask-
Describe a name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction that the creature's location, as long as the creature is within 1,000 feet of you.
I swear to fuck, you guys are just asking for it at this point.
I'm not going.
We
I'm
need
not
to know where
going
she
to her.
is.
I just want to know where she is.
We're not going to fight her. We just need
No,
to know
no. We're not
where.
going there. I just want to know how
So,
close she is.
just to make sure I describe this right, the spell just gives you like pretty much like it gives you a feeling of they're that way.
Yeah.
Does it do verticalness or is it just
The direction of the creature. So if it's upwards, if it's down, if it's any of the,
So it's the direction.
I would sense it.
okay? You sense the direction coming from the king's palace.
We are not going to the palace. Okay. We
What
are
if we
going
have
far away.
to?
Amir is in sensing. I sense Amir from there. We are not going.
But
No,
what if
Lord
we
Alistair.
have to go there?
I
We
don't
have
care if
to
I get
walk-
thrown away out of this kingdom. We are not going.
We have to warn Lord Alistair.
I will
Yeah.
fucking cast Sending
Okay.
because he's too weak. Because Lord Alistair, Emir is close to the king's.
Nah, I'm just going to
Roman king's
continue helping
castle.
Lycium back to his room and just be like, right,
There.
I'm just gonna continue
After
searching
we
and
get
trying
back
to...
to my room, you'll just see Lucian just like flop onto the bed, just out cold.
Okay.
I'm just gonna continue trying to infiltrate the Thieves Guild.
Okay. I'll get back to your infiltration in a moment. The reply you get back is, me and the king will discuss somewhere else to arrange our meeting. Thank you.
By the way, the spell is a concentration spell, and it's up to an hour. So if she moves, I know.
Like,
I know.
Just
Don't know how
just out of
much.
curiosity, just to maybe like, play with this a little. How accurate is it? Is it like their exact spot in that direction? Like
I know if she moves like the direction, not how far.
Yeah, so pretty much like, so the spell will tell you she's in the palace. It wouldn't be able to tell you in the direction of the palace, pacing back and forth.
I would not feel that, but if she leaves the 1,000 feet, I would know because out of fucking sight.
Okay.
And if she would move little, I would see that.
Got
But
ya.
if she in a straight line, I don't sense that.
Okay, got you. Right, just wanted to make sure, because like I say, if you could sense like almost like pinpointing, I was gonna just be like, you constantly just feel like walking like back around this fucking palace and just back and forth at times, like.
If you
Can we actually have that? That sounds good, right?
Okay. Bartholomew, give me a performance check.
Oh god. I was really hoping it'd be deception at least, because my performance is +0. And that's a 9.
Hey, still better than me with a -1.
Also roll me a deception, because the
I do have thieves' cant, so I can speak for language.
True.
And you can see symbols that they use. Because that's what these cant does as well.
Yeah, so you're not really trying to act because you already know how to blend. Yeah, do a deception.
Deception. Yep. Ah, that's not too great either. 16 in total.
Whoa.
Hey, it's still a good roll.
You managed to trick a few members, like you've been a part of it, like you kind of do this thing where like you've spied a few members and just kind of like get the idea of where the entrance is and follow them about and stuff. Like you've literally walked up to these members that you can kind of tell are kind of somewhat greenhorny. Like they kind of walked up and been like, "Hey Steve, how you doing? It's me, Bob from the bar." To, like sitting there, so how was the heist you? And like just pretended to be one of them, just like you proper have a history with this person.
And
like,
then started doing all the thieves' cant like wee tips and tricks. Just
exact proper like thing, and they just take it at face value. And
I can probably give him some really good tips actually.
Does he know the handshake?
That's what thieves' cant is. You basically know every sort of hidden way they write stuff and all.
Yeah, this point just takes you at full face value and takes you straight to the entrance of the Thieves Guild, which, keep in mind, I want to point out, by the way, Bartholomew left your group before you pinpointed him here.
Yep.
Oh no! I would fucking send him, give him his standing as well. So Amir's close to the castle.
I can just imagine I'm talking to a guy trying to blend in. I'm like, what?
You can reply to this message, but as you receive this message, you are walking to the entrance of the Thieves Guild. That's at the bottom of the castle from the back. The Thieves Guild is located underneath the king's nose.
I mean, yeah, what better way to do it?
I know, right?
Let's see how many words. How many words am I allowed to speak?
25.
I am I'm underneath the castle. Is she up or down?
So
Sincerely, Bartholomew.
I will use my last 3rd level spell and just say, I don't know, just around the castle. I'm not that good at pinpointing her.
At which point Eldon looks at the rest of the group and go, Bartholomew's fucked.
Yeah, like, Bartholomew is at the castle.
In the meantime, Lucian's just sleeping
Yeah.
because he's fucking tired.
The reason I've infiltrated the Thieves Guild is because I'm looking for information, specifically on the guy that got away from me in Tarragon, as well as anything they know about her ladyship and anything else that we might not know that they would know.
No, you're
No,
worried.
but you know, everything's taken off. However, side note, Bartholomew is going to activate his eyes to see if there's anyone running around with alteration magic coded around them.
Alan is giving everyone
You
pin
guys
points.
are asking for it, I swear to fuck.
Hey, I try to keep the group safe. He does it.
You use your eye, and you spy at least half the people in this room are using alteration magic. 'Cause it's a thieves guild, and they need to blend in, and to the point where like everyone, like the people, the one thing you do notice is common. Everyone that you detect the alteration magic coming from is currently looking like a dwarf.
Yep.
This guy's self.
Meanwhile, Adam's just standing there as a regular, you know?
Gotta walk up to one of them. So, you mind teach me how you change your form like that? What's your secret, dude?
Are you sure you're one of us? Roll a deception check.
Oh.
I was waiting to use that button.
Let's see, deception. Oop.
Deception, 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 deception.
11.
11.
You get all the bottles now, it's brilliant. What do you say to try and deceive them?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a charismatic motherfucker.
No, that's me.
He's just asked you, are you sure you're one of us?
Are you sure you're one of us? Yes.
Yes, and thieves cut.
You wanna reverse him? Just wanna reverse him.
He just kind of looks at you. Seems like we have an intruder, lads. Everyone in the room just suddenly stares at you.
Now, have you ever been introduced to the London?
How close am I to the door?
Very close.
I'm booking it for the door. But before I fucking leave, I wanna drop this fucking pellet. Slam.
You just throw the pellet in the bucket.
I don't have a smoke bomb, but I have this.
Water bomb!
Tell you what, when you throw that pellet, can you also give me a dexterity saving throw?
Okay.
Heart's just sitting composing all of a sudden across the white way.
15, you managed to dodge the dagger that was thrown at you.
The sound was so a good idea.
It was either so my idea was golf clap if he gets it, sad horn if he doesn't.
I like to point out,
Yeah.
I've got the soundboard turned so low I can't hear it.
Oh yeah, sorry. I've turned it down.
Oh, so you didn't hear me when he was like, what do you call it, when you were like, what do you call it, seems we have an intruder, I just played, I'm happy to be here.
I heard the end of that, but keep in mind, all I'm going to say is, Lame Big R, he played them so the loud ones so often I had to turn it down. Yeah, so God knows what this is doing for the VOD, by the way. I hope this is like the like loud enough for you to enjoy, but like not so loud to like break the immersion. I say that as it's just like, hey, look, we have an intruder, and then it's like quack, and it's like that's gonna break it anyway, you know. I'm sorry.
I accidentally hit the quack button, okay? I'm sorry.
But it was a funny moment, okay?
It was just a funny moment. I was trying to make it a freaking dramatic moment. Like the sound I was originally I was gonna hit was like that,
Ah.
and then I spazzed out and accidentally did.
I don't know. I think the bot was doing a good job on it, but
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was a funny breakdown.
Please, by the way, anyone that's watching this on YouTube or anyone in the stream, let me know if the soundboard is okay for you all. Because I have given the players access to it because it does have spells and stuff on it, but I just don't know what their volume is like. So do let me know. Do you like it? Do you not? Type thing. Because if we don't like it, I'll just take it away. But it'd just be something nice to let the players do something if they want to. Like, I choose to cast my own ice spell, and they can press the ice button. Instead of like Lumi sitting here being like, it'd be cool if I did this shit for them. Like, no, you can do the shit yourself.
Yay!
Yeah, so let me know about that. But anyway, so you bolt for the door, you dodge a dagger, you drop a pellet of water, and end up riding the water out the door. Please roll me a d4. Keep in mind, this is before the long rest for you.
3.
You take 3 points of damage from the sheer force of the water hitting your back.
Okay.
however, that means they take the sheer force of the damage from the water hitting their
no,
front.
they take so much water because they're in a building.
Yeah, they're getting drowned.
You killed the thief skills.
It wouldn't give me the information I wanted.
They got drowned, I got hit into walls because of the force of the water.
Exactly.
And that was just like come Jack Sparrow.
Was I able to collect any information before I kind of ruined it?
I thought it would be I thought my original concept was meant to be this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You didn't really just got an idea of how many members were in the front lobby.
Before you flooded.
That was it.
And they all
no, if there's a wet dwarf, it's actually a thief.
Oh, let me do my maths real quick. That thing I'm really bad at and should be better. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's how much damage they've all taken in.
I can just imagine it's a compressed room, and I've just destroyed the fucking sewage system and fucked over the king.
Just suddenly, next thing you know, like we'll just flash to like a Mia just sitting there like in the throne room. It's like, where the fuck is there suddenly water on her boots? Like, what the fuck? So you're legging it away.
Yep.
Okay.
Making it back to the party.
Out of curiosity, is there like balconies where we're staying or whatever? I'm curious because if I was composing a song, I was probably going to be on one. And I'm curious to see if I can see anything in the city.
There's some balconies because, like I say, it's not all just flat. Like there are quite a few places where like there's rock towers that go up and there's buildings in the towers and the towers connect to each other, stuff like that.
I'm partially worried that Amir was in that room, so I am lagging it.
And suddenly, blame disaster! But no. You give me a perception check, Hart.
Okay. Where's perception? There! Woo! Oh, I see fuck off.
Yeah, you don't see far enough. So Bartholomew makes it back to where you're all staying. And the first thing you notice about Bartholomew being back is he's absolutely drenched in water.
What did you do?
I drowned a Thieves Guild.
You did what?
They saw past my ruse. They were going to kill me. I needed a quick escape, and I didn't have a smoke pellet, so.
From what I remember, your ruse isn't the greatest.
So you might even give someone the ability to track you down.
Oh no!
While
There's a
being
bunch of
drenched,
dwarves that are not
while
completely
being
drenched.
drenched as well.
Yeah, that entire block is wet.
Yeah, you as well.
She just kind of points to the floor and you see the wet patches from where you've been walking.
Yeah,
So
but not if you see any other wet patches, you know that person's a thief.
You know, a mere someone that has the ability to use magic.
Yeah, so you know she would have found us anyway. See, we more than likely haven't even left her sight.
Yeah. Now she has an easier fucking way to find us.
She already knew where we were.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. She started it.
In case she's listening.
Sometimes
I'm
this
just
group
going
and
to-
Elden goes
I'm
away
just going to
from-
kind of shape water and just start taking it all off him.
Just gonna drain your top, then I'm gonna drain your socks.
At this point, I'm quite happy that Lucian's asleep.
Sorry, water spell.
Quite happy I'm asleep up in my room with all this chaos going on.
Yeah, just kind of on the wet patches on the floor. I'm just going to kind of like put them outside again.
Just kind of throw them further down the street.
Yeah.
I
Bizarre.
would go up to a balcony and just watch.
What are
Because
you
I can
watching
have
for
my-
in particular?
Suspicious. Someone coming to the house that isn't. I saw Big R's mom. I saw his dad. I saw his brother.
Okay.
So if someone that isn't our group or those three, to be a little bit alert.
So you keep from the balcony as purposely keeping an eye on Big R's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I cannot be surprised. The alert feed.
And all of a sudden, because DM rules, surprise!
Not able.
Okay.
And I know what time of day it is.
Sure. Anything else anyone wants to do before the long rest officially happens?
Just continue composing a song for a while. Go to sleep.
So Bartholomew tried to infiltrate the Thieves Guild, and then he came back wet. He must have made a woman really happy. Something I've not managed to do.
Well,
And I'm not going to do it here.
There is one thing I would like to do. I would like to go get another pellet.
What?
I would like to go get another pellet.
Okay.
They're really fucking useful.
They are.
Gonna go find a large body of water and sprinkle some dust on it.
All I'm gonna say is I've just got this lovely image in my head of like next time you want to charge into combat on the hill. Bartholomew's idea is gonna be, we can all use these bits of wood. I throw down a water pellet and we charge in on surfboards.
I don't actually need to use the word. I have a ring of water walking, so I can just surf the water.
I don't even care. I could be in the water. I can breathe.
Yeah, but you're not moving faster. Well, technically, actually, yeah, okay.
I just.
And I'll just fly into battle.
This is where Eldon just becomes a mermaid.
So no one's got anything else they want to do on the night before the long rest.
I don't think there's anything I want to do. I don't know about anybody else.
Again, Elden is watching a lot.
By the time night comes, by the way, Big R, your parents will be awake.
Okay.
So if you want to talk to them, it's up to you.
Thought already was, but okay.
Yeah, sure, he dragged Argo in front of him.
Sure, yes, he did actually, yes. Sorry, my bad. Slightly forgot about that because we had a Bartholomew drowning the fucking place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably tell some guards where the Thieves Guild is. And that I drowned a whole bunch of them.
Probably an idea.
I didn't think I pulled the stairs.
So you managed to have a lovely conversation with your parents. They're all doing fine. They're happy to see you. Huh?
I'm shocked.
Well, you've
Try
been
to
away.
call them.
You've been away for a while. You all start going to sleep, apart from Chaos, because Chaos doesn't need sleep. And about 5 minutes before your concentration ends, Mia's signal disappears.
Alden takes out the book and pages and just starts typing notes because she doesn't want to wake up all of them immediately.
It just disappeared. Like literally,
So
she didn't move.
Out of range.
Yeah, like she didn't move. Like it wasn't like it was like kind of going, and then she's gone. It was just she was still in the same direction, and then suddenly, poof.
Like a teleportation spell. With Elden would just keep watch. And would slightly continue after a while, because her thing is now a little bit of a pace between inside the house, seeing if someone is down there, going back up and watching for a while, then going back down. Like a paranoid person!
Okay. One of the things we're going to do, try and get an idea of our character's mental states right now.
Shit.
Bartholomew,
Fuck.
please describe the dream your character would be having right now. Sorry, I'll rephrase. The dream or nightmare.
Dream or nightmare? Is that because Soul is 100% having a nightmare?
Don't know. It's up to him to decide what's the state of his character. I just don't want to be like, yeah, it's a bad time and you're all having dreams.
Bartholomew's having a bit of a weird dream. It's not really a dream or a nightmare. It's something that's just constantly frustrating, and it's gotta wake up frustrated as a result. If he's just trying to catch up to a shadowy figure that keeps running away. Like, no matter how close he gets to it, it just keeps staying the same distance away from him.
Okay. Shay, please describe the dream or nightmare that you're having on this lovely evening.
Shay is dreaming about seeing her mother again. She is happy, but as soon as she tries to wrap her arms around her mother, she vanishes. And she continues to go searching.
Okay. Safrina.
How much of a bitch do I want to be tonight?
Go for it.
Do it all.
Full balls? Alright. So, after everything, she's kind of, when she decided to just slump against a wall, with Lilu over her lap, the dream that she's currently having is she is seeing these figures dressed in full plate armor with kind of like catching nooses around Lilu, trying to drag her away while they're holding her back in, like, you know those big ass heavy chains that are attached to walls in like older dungeons and shit?
Yes.
She's kind of like held back with those and is trying to desperately go for Lilu but can't get out of the shackles.
Okay. Smaller, big beard.
Yes.
What dream or nightmare are you having on this night?
No, Mummy. No, I don't want to wear the dress. No, Mummy.
I didn't mean what dream you had last night in person.
Oh shit. Okay, right. Yeah. Oh, the nightmare of the blood-spilled orbs. The king covered in blood and anger and fear. The Omega trumping over us in the dark shadow. And my parents, my sibling, my parents, being recaptured again and murdered, eaten by the Omega. How's that?
That's good.
Okay.
Argo, what dream or nightmare is your character having this night?
Before I describe that, Ran, your dream sounded like something out of Game of Thrones.
I know what you're thinking of. Yeah, damn.
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
But still.
Red wedding, anyone?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, with everything that's just happened with the fight and all that, it brings me back to the fight where her ladyship turned my mother into a fucking dragon.
Okay.
Because it was a fucking hell of a fight. We have just witnessed a fucking, what was it? Essentially a killing of one of our closest friends. It was like, motherfucker, you've just brought up a traumatic memory. Thanks for that.
Okay. Art, what dream are you having on this night?
I actually need one context because I can't remember that far back. Did Geralt ever tell me about Emir?
Yes.
And my mother?
Yes.
He did?
Yes.
Excellent. So, mine's more going to be anger and stuff. So it's going to be, I'm going to be dreaming of a flaming tiger, much bigger, biting through Emir, with Zorus and the image of what I believe my mother looks like above me.
Okay. Well, please, for you specifically and another character, in fact, we've just had the other character, Argo, just because we had you, just to let you know, you've still got one spell you can prepare, because you've got 5 out of 6 thanks to your level up. And with those emotions, Heart, can you please go back to your character sheet and learn your final cantrip and spell since you're leveled up? I may have been using this time to make sure everyone leveled up properly.
Oh no,
I
I was
did mine earlier.
that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, sorry. No one spells. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the rap for Trevor here due to the fact that I got him to play some games before the D&D started.
Oh no, he leveled up straight
No,
after.
I just forgot that.
Yeah,
spells.
he just didn't do his spells. I literally checked all the spellcasters because I know everyone else didn't need to do their spells.
I didn't get a spell.
I know you
this
didn't.
time.
Like I say, I looked for everyone. Okay.
Actually,
I'm getting slap of healing. I don't care.
I'm actually taking Create Bonfire because of the dream.
Okay.
I dealt with my spells, don't worry.
Yeah, I know you did. Like I say, I went through everyone's sheets there. Okay, so we'll get to Soul last because I can imagine what he's going to say. So, even though you're not asleep, what is going through Eldon's mind?
Moment, I need to roll something. No, that determines how she is.
If Chaos ever needs a roll, you know it's going to be good.
In her head, she is cursing out the gods. She is angry, disappointed, and from her head it turns into she starts not yelling but loud talking in her native tongue against the gods.
Gotcha.
In any aspect, in life, death, grave, how fate is a bitch. She just pulls out every card from the records and throws it.
Okay.
Can I get woken up by a tentacle monster again because you insulted him?
Also, we're now getting the real life experience of what it was like for me to edit Big R's stream.
You're welcome. Not for you, Jimmy. Not for you.
So,
And that was the first time she ever went against every god she knew.
Me.
okay. What dream or nightmare are
with all
you?
the swear words.
What dream or nightmare are you having on this night?
So, this is actually going to start as sort of like a dream-like thing. Because what Lucian's experiencing is back when he was training with Safrina back in names.
City.
No, not city. Back in the woods where Hutch from fucking
Kilika.
Oh,
Kilika. Back when they first met Soros and he talked to them.
Well, I mean, your
Like-
first meeting of Zorus was back on your farm. Because he pointed you in the direction of the academy. But your
Yes,
first time
but-
you properly sat that, like, the first time you had a proper conversation was then.
Yes, first time we had a proper conversation with him. Going from having a normal conversation to flash back to the tower, the knife going through his chest, blood splattering across his face. As he just wakes up, sweating.
Well, then you just see a Lucian just wake up in sweat.
She would stop and you just hear extremely weird language for seconds. Then she looks to you, and then she would walk up to you. Do you need water or something to drink? Do you want to talk about it?
I think I'll be fine. I don't think I'll be getting much more sleep, but at least I'll try.
You can, your mind, and she would sit down next to your bed and would like, you can rest in the pocket watch. It is your mind that goes in there. You can have your rest there if in a childhood memory. If you ever want to show any of us what you saw, you can pull that memory in, and you can, if the others want as well, show us the memory. If
Maybe
you
tomorrow. Not now. I can't. I
again,
can't.
you can go into a childhood memory and just spend your time there. Go back to a beautiful memory. It helps. It helps a lot.
As you say this, Lucian's mind forms a memory of the academy. Back when everything had just begun, back when everyone had just gotten to know each other, back when he met his friend whom he traveled with.
Are you trying to put this memory into the watch?
Yes.
Roll me a d20.
Oh god, I know what you're doing. Leave me your bomb.
It's a 3.
You form this memory in your head, and you sit there and think, it'll be nice. And as you go to put the memory into the watch, a brief flash of the recent events occurs in your mind for a brief moment. You shake it off, and you go back to this memory. Do you attempt to go into the memory in the watch?
Yes.
That brief moment is what made its way in. You end up reliving Zorus's death.
I knew that's how you asked him to roll. Good.
While this is happening,
He rolled a 3! How could I not?
while this is happening, I would take out a small coin that that Eldon has. A not opaque but not completely translucent fabric. Cast light on the coin, put it into the fabric, and just place it next to the bed so it's a dim, calm light, like it's a yellowish orange. That's just now this dim light that gives the room that gives the room this calmer color. She would go get some container of water and place it next to it as well.
So,
And then would start pacing again.
so Saul, something you've got to figure out, because to my knowledge, Eldon never told you. How do you get out the memory?
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Oh, tell you what,
Yeah.
I'll tell you how he will attempt to escape in the morning.
Okay. So, morning comes. You all wake up. One by one, slowly. Big R's at home with his family, so he's not with the rest of you in this inn you're staying in. And as you all slowly wake up, you just all slowly start to take notice how Saul is sitting upright with this pocket watch in his hands, just kind of staring at it. But at the same point, he looks almost zombified.
Oh, fuck. Would Ellen realize what she did? At this point.
Well, after Shay boops him on the nose and he doesn't react, probably, yeah.
Fuck. And Alden would slowly try to shake him, just to do the classic things, like trying to get his body to react, and like...
Tell you what, Numi. Correct me if I'm wrong. Still got his necklace around his neck in this fucking memory, right?
Yes.
He will try his very best to focus on that fucking necklace to try and break free of this dream.
Okay. Roll me 2d20s.
Rolling the first one.
As separate rolls, by the way.
Yeah, I'm doing separate one. Christ.
I even gave you advantage.
I know!
Every time you feel like you're about to grasp and focus into the necklace, just the scene of the blade going through Zorus refreshes on a loop.
Can I use my eyes to see what's... Like, is there magic flowing from this thing into him?
Kind of flowing from him into it.
What's wrong with him?
would this count as a curse for him?
Frustration building up inside him as he can't get out. He's gonna let out a scream.
Oh fuck.
So would that count as a curse specific right now for him because of Elden's stupidity?
It would kind of count as a personal curse, but as he lets out a scream...
Yeah, as he's letting out a scream, I'm gonna let you know, Bartholomew is close to him, because Bartholomew's gonna try and close the thing, so I'm gonna take what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Elden is close as well.
Saul?
Yes?
Can you please cast and roll the damage of Sacred Thunder?
Very thing, Lumi. There you go.
Okay, because you're both not prepared for it, so I'm not making you Constitution saving throws.
I'm not. I cannot be surprised.
Sure, okay, you get a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on. Inventory.
It's a dirty 20.
Question:
Okay.
Do I use a spell slot on this?
Yes.
I can't be surprised either.
Okay, so you also get a roll.
Do I get a long rest before that, by the way?
Yes, you got a long rest before it.
Gotcha. So long rest.
I got a 14.
I
You
got a
beat
dirty 20.
you beat a
Spell
DC.
slot.
Now, if I remember correctly, it's still half damage.
If it's a spell, still stay half damage.
On a failed save, a creature takes and
Half as much
and
damage.
it's half as much on a successful. And isn't
So,
pushed.
You both take 6 points of damage
Yep.
Fine with that.
as a thunderous blast of energy just comes off as he wakes.
Okay, so the rest of us know something's happening now.
So yeah.
Oh, by the way, because this shares all the same properties as Thunder something it's called. I can't remember the name of the original spell.
Thunderwave?
Thunderclap, yeah. Thunderwave, Thunderclap. Anyway, so a thunderous boom is audible for 300 feet.
Yeah, but we are not pushed away.
No.
Because we succeeded.
However,
Yeah, that's Thunderclap.
Yeah, in fact, no, it is pushed 10 feet away from you. It is that spell.
Yeah.
But if we succeed, we are normally not pushed.
Correct.
Yeah, you're not
Above
pushed.
succeeded,
Since
you're
you
not
succeed, you're not pushed.
So again, would that for him specifically count as a curse right now? As a curse, something that he cannot break?
Well, he's just woken up from it, but it would have been a curse. Like the thunderous blast has just woken him up.
What?
And you see Eldon panicking. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you how to leave her. It came natural to me, and you see she goes a little bit down again with her mental health, with panic. Eldon cannot deal good with panic.
I start emptying the broken china out of my fucking bag.
I can mend that.
Again, I'm just gonna kind of come down and be like, what is going on?
A mistake happens. It's on me.
You will literally just see Lucian like frustrated but also crying of having to relive through this nightmare all night long.
And you see Eldon just slowly takes the pocket watch, like, I think you should not have used it anymore. And
No, is the memory still in there?
Did we say how long memories last in this watch?
And no, but Eldon would try something, so she would put a memory of hers in there. I think that would remove the order.
It would automatically replace, yeah. But yeah, at the time being, the memory's still in the watch, yeah.
Can you imagine if it just merged two memories? She goes in, it's a nice, lovely, happy memory, and then suddenly...
and suddenly Zorus dies!
Oh, damn.
And she would look down. And then... I know that's... Can I show you a memory?
You may just tell me. How do I get out of it?
You concentrate of leaving the memory. It is like leaving a picture, closing a book.
Thank you. That would have been nice to know.
Yeah. I again, it comes more natural to me. Can I show you a memory that might help at that moment, at this moment?
You may.
And she would put a childhood memory of hers in.
Okay.
And she just puts the other hand out. Ready?
Lucian will reach his hand out and trust you.
She would guide both of them into her memory.
I'm taking a few steps back.
You watch both of them kind of like sit there, like the moment like they dive in, like the bodies just kind of stand there still. Their minds are gone.
So,
Are my eyes still active?
Yes.
So
So
this
there's
is
magic flowing between them.
Shay walks over and boops both their noses and then
So-
walks away.
how are you reaching their noses?
No, Eldon would sit next to him, so on the bed, so easier.
Stand on a chair.
Yeah, so the childhood memory. Fuck.
What childhood memory are we picking again?
So this
It
is
is when she was playing on the temple grounds with other kids and running around meeting gods. It is her purest memory she had a few days before she started her studies, before her life took a turn.
Okay.
And you see a beautiful garden next to a temple in the Golden City. You were in the city already, but it's at its prime. A lot of people, happiness. And you see Eldon standing next to you, and you see a smaller Eldon without any golden lines, long hair braided braided and then pinned up, just running around playing catch. And there's a visible difference between those two, between both Eldens. Not because of the line, but the child Elden seems like she has so many more days in front, so much happiness. And next to the Elden that is adventuring with you, the big Elden seems just like she lost so much energy, happiness even. And you would realize that Elden hasn't smiled for weeks. And she just watches these kids play catch, then hide and seek. And it slightly turns sour the moment hide and seek starts, and Elden was ignored. And she just, I forgot this happens. And the big Elden just turns bitter and says, let's leave, sorry. Can I auto memory make a flash moment?
Yeah.
Flash, the moment she gets angry, moments changes and you see Elden over protecting someone on the floor while other four claim try to grab her. And she just reacts like a wild animal and the Elden next to you just starts shaking. As you hear the other Elden say, don't touch him, don't touch Jacob. And
one thing you will remember correctly, Jacob was the one that Elden loved. Oh. Oh, guys, my Discord seems to have frozen, so it's going to have to disconnect and reconnect. I've lost everyone. Hello.
sorry. Hello, my internet. How much was heard?
Oh, don't worry,
My internet.
Discord itself died. Literally, you were talking about don't touch Jacob. You said don't touch Jacob, and
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
So,
this one just
I was
died,
about-
everyone froze.
yeah, like literally
Yeah.
everyone's cameras froze, and I asked the question. I looked up, and you were just like,
Okay, I
Like-
panicked. So
like-
yeah,
okay. So quick question: if I remember correctly, Jacob is the one that Elden loves, correct?
yeah. And
At this
Elden
point,
is
just real
start
quick,
crying.
in this memory. So,
Oh, let me, your camera's not on.
yeah, sorry. At this memory, Saul, you will note that this Jacob that young Elden is protecting is very similar to that of a paladin in the group.
Yeah, and you see her cry, and the Elden in the memory gets grabbed. And I would say he understands the language that is spoken, even if he doesn't know it, because it's her memory and she understands it.
Yep.
You hear that she is deemed unfit as a specimen and she has to die. She gets carried away, and the moment she is grabbed away, memory stops and you both are back in the body. And you just see Elden even having the pocket watch and is violently shaking and silent cry.
The two of you have literally just watched them suddenly hold hands.
Yeah, but Bartholomew's literally sitting there sipping his tea, just like, yeah, I'm never touching that fucking
Here,
watch.
You just I was about to say, you just literally watch both of them like hold hands, freeze on the spot like their brains have left their body, come back to as and suddenly all of a sudden they're moving again and Elden's crying.
And Shay's
And
really just sitting there booping their noses like,
Yeah, and by the way, that is a memory she never told at the detail that you saw anyone. She even tried to not do this and not live that memory.
And I walk into the room going, what the hell's going on?
She's got a
See
magic
Elden.
watch that you don't ever want to touch.
And you just see Elden sobbing, but
Wha-
no
wha-
sound is coming out of her.
Why is her why does Elden's face look like it's the River Nile?
Because she looked into her watch. Sol did something similar and then blasted with me and Eldon with the with thunder.
Yeah, that was my next question. Whose ass clapped?
that would be so.
By the way, the music stopped for me.
Yeah, bot died.
Probably, yeah, I was going to say probably bot died. If I just quickly... That to it.
Mr. War Killer.
Yes.
Do you still have that cloak?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, why? What's up?
I need to borrow it for a sec.
Am I going to get it back?
Probably.
Don't damage it, okay? Takes cloak off and puts it on him.
Sweet. I go out and I'd like to go buy a disguise kit from somewhere. I have the proficiency, I don't have the item.
At this point, Lucian's going to turn to, like, the only thing he knows how to deal with these types of emotions. He's going to look at Eldon and be like, let's go have a sparring match with some sorts. I think that'll help, at least a little bit.
You see Eldon just, again, in a language you would not understand, repeats a word that slowly turns into Sylvan, then Celestial. And you think it's Draconic for a second, but then in common, sorry.
I then walk over to Elders and whatever it is, it's okay. I wrap my arms around her and give her a hug and pat her head.
Lumi, do I notice a similarity between a certain paladin and, you know?
Yes.
And you see, by the way, you see Eldon shakes even faster now, and even more.
Eldon turned into a vibrator.
Not that fast. Chuckle nuts.
Argo?
Yes?
Not right now.
Hey, what do you mean not right now?
Am I still
Exactly what I said.
am I still in the room?
As Lucian
Yes.
just puts his hand out to Eldon like, it'll be okay.
Eldon looks at you and just, with slight fear in her eyes, says, please don't tell anyone about what you saw.
My passive insight on Soul's face. Upon him seeing Argo and... Can I read this room?
You, with your passive insight, yeah, you can twig on some things. Tell you what, it's up to you if you want to roll flat or with disadvantage. Roll deception to try and see how well you're hiding your expressions of your face.
Right, okay.
You can choose not to roll at all and we just go off the passive as well if you want.
I'm just looking as confused as fuck.
Well, yes, both you and Soul.
Deception you stated?
You said deception.
Yeah,
Would it not only be Soul?
No,
She's
show
kind of already
some you. I will not try to hide it. Eldon will not. I have a -1 to deception. If I roll, it could be a 0, so no.
I was gonna say, because she's already like...
19 to 0 is not a fucking good combo.
Okay, so
At this point, when it comes to Lucian, it might as well just be Zora's death all over again.
okay, so you managed to read the room that he saw something, like in her memories, that is clearly tied to the Argo, but you don't know what, obviously, but you saw something. So
I'm gonna look over at Bartholomew. You wanted to know what happened to Soros, right?
I want to know what happened to Emir. Like how you got away, where she disappeared to.
Did
Where she
Eldon
disappeared
see
to,
Fool?
I don't know.
the answer is in your memory, by the way. Like in the memory, you do see like Emir getting blasted off the tower.
Okay, cool. Question is, do I remember this after having lived through this death loop all night long?
I would say so. Yeah, it's well and stuck in your flipping head.
So in other words,
I've
everything that
watched
happened
that stupid bitch fall off the tower so many times.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. I hear like a little bit of anger in his voice. Not as much as before, just a little bit.
To be honest, I'm just surprised he's not going, how about I just show you and just snatch the watch?
I mean, I was thinking about it. About it. You know what?
It's not the watch, it's just it's not going to be his
You know
memory.
what? Fuck it. We're doing it. I'm snatching the watch. As I just try and pull the entire room into this memory.
They have to be willing. They have to be willing.
I'm done with that. I actually can't be communicated in any way unless it's by my willingness to be.
So you put the memory into the watch and you literally raise out a hand. Anyone that wants to join, grab.
Grab a hole and you'll see exactly what happened.
If I take any more fucking thunder damage...
You're not
No.
gonna take any more thunder damage.
He knows now how to leave, and Alden just gets up and says,
So before I
And
tap the
just-
thing,
and
can you
leaves.
just think of opening a book or closing a book or something? you
closing a
said?
book.
Closing a book, gotcha.
Or stepping out of a picture.
I don't walk into pictures usually, but okay.
I guess we're going then.
How many
Alden just fucking left the room.
How many people grab Soul's hand? Bartholomew.
You
I
know
will.
Alden's memory, so that could be pulled into it as well. Fuck!
No. That memory of Soros is stuck in his fucking mind.
Who have we lost?
Big R.
Big R.
There we go.
Hello, Big R.
I want to go.
Argo, are you going in the memory?
No.
Shay, are you going in the memory? Shay takes his hand. Okay. Kitten.
Yes.
Okay. So only Argo is the only one in the room not going
Alden
in.
doesn't go in as well.
You've walked out the room. You said.
Yeah.
So Argo's the only one in the room not going in the memory. So you all
I
grab.
am watching over.
You all grab his hand, and he closes his eyes, and you all suddenly feel yourself being dragged, your mind's leaving your body, and briefly flying through the inner world of Saul to then suddenly hovering above the tower.
But before I actually go in, can I do one thing?
What?
I'd like to put my clockwork bird on my shoulder.
Sure.
Okay.
You all suddenly find yourself kind of floating above the tower, not too high above. As to describe it as it happens, once again, but in this form of a memory, Saul, you see Lucian looking up as you are all walking down the stairs. Looking up, shouting towards Zorus. Suddenly turning around to then shadows just forming the shape that is Amia as his memory realizes she's standing there. Then Amia pulling the essence of the dragon to form an ice blade of disaster, throwing it at Soul for a lightning bolt to hit. Everything goes black for a second as this all would close his eyes. And as he reopens them, there's a Zorus there with the blade, the blood coughing into his face. Zorus hitting the ground and a brief flash disappearing. Soul screaming in pain. Before Zorus falls, there'd be Eldon running up the stairs. And then Soul screaming in pain, letting off this blast of energy. Sending Amir off the tower, Eldon back down the stairs, and then it all just fades to black, and then starts to repeat.
At this point, can I try and use my ability to look through the eyes of my bird on my shoulder to see if I can see both in real life and in fantasy at the same time?
Didn't I say you actually had to physically see the bird?
I think it was distance actually, but let me try and
Look at
find it.
Yeah.
Question, Bartholomew.
Uh-huh.
Can you look? You can look through another person's eyes, correct?
Oh, you're talking about that thing.
That's what it is. You use that ability on the bird.
Yeah.
Just the bird.
You can use it. You can use it on anyone, but I'm pretty sure you have to be able to see them to use that ability on them.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
Someone that's falling off a tower.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could see possibly where Amir goes.
This is a memory.
Hey, we have to try.
Okay, I'm gonna look through Amir's eyes.
So for the rest of you, for Bartholomew, the memory is black. For the rest of you, you see once again you are walking down the stairs, Lucian shouting up, and as he turns around, the shadow starts to form Amir. At this point, Bartholomew, you start to see the dream from as from her point of view. As she sits there and sucks up this essence to make a blade, flings it, and again kind of goes black. His soul would close his eyes to the flash and stuff. And as Amir gets blasted and gets just over the tower's edge, for you the memory goes black once again, while for everyone else it stays light for a brief moment as soul collapses and it fades.
At this point, Lucian's gonna pull everyone out.
Okay. They're all back in your body.
There ain't Trevor's boys. Shit!
That's what happened.
And all of a sudden you all look at Bartholomew and he's lost his eyes inside the memory. Ah!
You look at Bartholomew, he is now Amir.
No.
No. That's what happened to Soros. Satisfied?
Let's kill her. Then we'll be satisfied.
And Bartholomew
I'm
has
just
a
gonna
rock.
continue walking out of the room now.
And Bartholomew now knows the hand gesture for Blade of Disaster. He just doesn't have the magic to cast the fucking thing.
It's not exactly Blade of Disaster, it's a slightly modified.
I'd say that's just Hart's answer to you all. Let's just kill the bitch, then I'll be satisfied, and walks out.
At this point, Lucian's gonna get up. He's gonna walk out the room, find Eldon, give her back the pocket watch.
Meanwhile,
I'm
how
going-
are things going in the small R Big Beard house?
Boom!
Well, we're having a nice big breakfast now.
Oh, cool. Smoked any pipe?
I think he would have heard the thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have definitely have heard the thunder.
The thunder, just thinking, I need food before and a smoke before I deal with this. And by the way, Mother, here's my magical flask with dwarvish ale. Take a swig. Make you feel better after nearly dying.
He's just shouting out the window.
At that
Argo!
Pacific, at that Pacific point, Argo just feels a chill down his spine.
Somebody just shouted my name in vain. Fuck.
Talk about a god complex.
So, I go catch up with everyone now that I've had food and smoke, heard the thunder, right, Matt, see you later. Smack my brother in the back of the head and then walk away.
Okay. You walk out, you meet up with everyone as they're all walking out of their room after experiencing that memory.
I'm putting my hood up and I'm walking out.
Oh, you all look like shit. What happened?
So
Nobody tells me things why mind reads Lucian's storm crew.
You try to mind read him?
Yeah, nobody's answering, so I'm going right. First person I say, Lucian.
You witness the dream.
You guys got to see that too. Okay.
Yeah. So we're kind of speechless.
So I'm going to a shop.
Molo, do tell me, where's the training grounds?
I'll take you to them. It's not too far from the library.
Right.
They
Cool.
typically use books as target practice.
By the way, Eldon is pacing in a corner, basically going from corner to corner in a room.
Okay.
And is
Ironically, one of the books is a book on strategy.
Harda
Love
wants
cursing
to go
again.
shopping for material components that he can find.
You're going shopping for material components?
Yep.
Sweet, you can come with me. Because we'll probably find our shit in similar places. I'm looking for a disguise kit.
Oh, I have one. When you said it, I just pull out a disguise kit and like look at it.
Can I have this?
I just kind of handed it.
Thanks. I now have a disguise kit. Great. I'm not going to use my disguise kit.
I have a disguise kit too.
Do you even have proficiency in disguise
I
kits?
do have this proficiency in disguise kits. I'm a performer. Of course, I have the proficiency in disguises.
Okay. Sorry.
Plus, I mean, back in the day when I was hitting on all them women, you know, it was good to have a couple faces, you know.
This is Heart the fox. This is Heart the pig. This is Heart the chicken.
I have something as well. After a while, Eldon would go try to buy some armor.
Okay. You can find some of the highest quality armor here, made by
Cool.
dwarves.
I
The
would
only
like
pro-
a breastplate.
The only problem you find with this armor,
It's too small.
it's all for the size of dwarves.
Again, if I
Dwarven
find
size
someone who
armor.
can edit it, that would be fine. I have enough gold.
Okay.
I have over... How much? I think over 1,000 or over 2,000 gold. I haven't spent a lot. I have over 1,000 gold.
Okay. I will get back to you on what armor is there. Not prepared for shopping at all.
Limit, going into this type of session, you didn't prepare for shopping?
Dude, look, I've been so busy playing.
Oh, I know, I was on with you last night.
Between the second channel and practicing with Big R and doing Star Rail, I've not even, like, legit. I did a stream of us going into For the King 2, which was on last week. And the stream before that was the last D&D session.
Oh yeah, no, I know, I was joking around, I know.
That's how busy I have been. So any shopping requests, get them out of the way in DMs and I'll get back to you.
That's why I typed it into roll 20.
Yeah. But you'll all have found what you're after and I'll sort out gold and what you get and stuff, don't worry.
Excellent.
During the travels and stuff, when you reach the training grounds of Small R and Lucian, and whoever else accompanied them to the training grounds, a dwarf runs up to meet you. Small R!
Jim!
The dwarf's student name is not Jim.
It's King's Guard while I'm on duty.
No, it's Jim!
No respect for anyone.
Either way, the king would like to see you.
Okay, Jim. Thanks, Jim.
He's in the library.
Shit.
By
So the
the,
training-
by the section that was burnt.
Okay, Jim. You show my friend training ground. I'll head up to
You're already at the training ground.
God fucking damn it.
Show
What
my
does Solution see at the training grounds?
That's a wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see a couple of dwarfs just swinging away and stuff. A few of them angry and that. Upset, clearly getting out frustration, so I'm just practicing to get better. Like, from, as like, some of them, like, for example, like, you see one with like an arm and a swing sitting there, like, just swinging this big axe with one hand and stuff.
Do I see any wooden swords?
Hell no.
You see swords and stuff, but Like-
Anything wooden?
I
The
mean-
Warbin.
no wooden stuff because it's all training dummies.
Right. I'm just trying, not to completely destroy them.
You also see a nice big pile of training dummies.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna summon his magical sword and just start wailing at the dummy.
Just a pile of dummies, just like, oh!
Just trying to get this frustration and anger out, he just swings. Like, very heavy swings into the dummy.
Okay.
As if the dummy is Emir.
Got you.
So that training dummy's gone.
So we will go to Smaller, going to the library.
Yay.
You make your way in. Make your way to the section that was all about werewolves until they all got burnt.
Ah, my favorite part before, a barbecue.
And Alistair and the king is there.
My Lord Alistair. King Dick.
There's no respect anymore. It's great.
I'm just reading what Adam sent me. Adam sent me something. I'm just reading it. I'm sorry, I've got to read this out loud. I used the disguise kit, as I'm pretty sure the Thieves Guild isn't very happy with me at the moment. I'm buying candy. Not a problem. You
So
successfully disguised yourself with that roll.
What did I turn around and see?
You suddenly turn around to see expecting to see a Bartholomew, but then suddenly are greeted by what you could only describe as Bartholomew's sister. Not legit like 1-to-1, but Bartholomew, but as a female.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're now looking at the Warwick Drag Race. Got it. I'm sorry, but your height requirement is too high.
I just got burst into laughter while, yeah, you can go back to the...
Bartholomew sitting there like, shut up, you're gonna give away. Phone, shut up. So yeah. King. Still with the disrespecting tone, I see.
Still with my burning books, you have.
I'm here as a sign of good faith.
That's fine, I have a good faith, and I still already hold and mourn every dead dwarf that was already blooded on my head before the battle even began.
No, you do not. Like I say, I owe you an apology. Their lives are on my head. If we'd taken as your warning seriously at the beginning, we may have not have been here.
So why have I been summoned?
You've been summoned to let you know that the lives are on my head now. You are as relieved from that responsibility. And you are also getting tasked by your king to hunt the bastard down. And when you find him, you let me know. Because the full force of this kingdom stands with you and Lord Alistair against him. It's time to show Lunaria what these what us dwarfs are made of. We'll no longer hide in these mountains.
Fuck, armored dwarves, not bad, big R, not bad.
You just go and headbutt my king, expect me to headbutt back and go Baruch Kazag.
I've also, as another sign of respect, want to offer you this. He hands out a piece of cloth.
So I wipe my face with my ass. What?
Just take it and look.
I open up the cloth.
On it, you see a symbol.
Please don't be the deck of many things.
No. It's a symbol that is a upper half of a werewolf, but the wolf holding a dwarven axe.
I got my own plan, motherfucker.
And as one final thing, clearly you should have listened from the start, and you are traveling the world to learn many things. I choose not to. When you're done with all your traveling, I want you to come home. Become my advisor. Maybe one day take the throne yourself.
Smaller king? Smaller king arc?
Smaller king under the mountain.
As clearly you have shown out of any dwarf this mountain.
Small or big king?
There's none more worthier than you to be king. You care for our people and you care for that of the seed of this world.
I
Something
buy
I
up
can
my
learn
king. I look at Lord Alistair and look up to him and go like, I'm guessing you had something to do with this?
I only had a small part in terms of the alliance. The rest of it was his as an apology. But I did come up help with the idea for the name of your new clan there. How does the name Smaller Iron Wolf sound?
Small R. Iron Wolf. King under the mountains. Lord over the den.
Or even when you became king, it would be known as King Iron Wolf.
Building the bridges between dwarves and werewolves alike.
Learning strategy and not being an idiot.
He's gonna be rubbing this in.
Boy
the
to
rest
play
of our
chess in the
lives.
first game is just like, yes, strategy, sure.
Yes, I played multiple games of chess. I can definitely do strategy. Yes. And I was like,
No,
okay.
is it chess or is this dwarven chess?
Dragon chess.
Dragon chess.
Dwarven chess, you just look at your opponent's piece, you don't even move your own, you just smash theirs before they smash yours.
So my axe hit your limestone. Yeah, that sounds very generous of you.
Like I say, I can't begin to show how sorry I am for the way we mistreated you. Hopefully this is a start.
Well, before coming king, there's one thing I would like to do after finishing this task and helping Lord Alistair and helping my friends that have become my family. I'd be looking to take some dwarves and hopefully some of my friends after this to do some further research to rebuild this part of the library.
Shall be done. There's already a few dwarfs lining up to be under your command.
I'm sorry, but we are family.
They have been told, though, that unfortunately they are not allowed to leave the kingdom yet. We need to rebuild, we need to mourn, and we need to bury. But you, Small R, are not bound by this. So while we settle things here on our end, do what we cannot for now and go out and find them. Show them the fury of the mountain.
As darker as we dwell, light will always pass us. And as long as the light will pass us, then the light will also show us.
Why do I have Ed Sheeran's Lord of the Rings song in my head?
Oh, it's I See Fire.
I
Yeah,
see
I see fire.
fire.
I see fire.
To be fair, I was planning to sing it on our way out.
Do it.
That's why
Like just playing the lute as we were walking out, just screaming, I see fire.
Was that lyric under the mountain I see fire?
I see fire.
No.
It's inside the mountain.
Inside. What about inside the mountain I see water as I kind of floated a certain area?
Jesus fucking
Under the mountain, I see water.
I see floods inside the tavern. I see floods.
Inside
Why are
the
they
tower.
wet?
Saying it right now, Big R has to play a bard in the next campaign.
yeah.
Damn it!
No, hear out, Big R. What you can do with vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Fuck you very much.
No, vicious mockery. Curse at someone, call someone's parents. Your mother was fancy, your dad smells like elderberry. Do shit like that.
Your
Your
mama's
mama's
so
so
fat that she
It took
sat
me
next
3
to
weeks
everybody
fuck
in
up the
school.
ass.
Yeah, Big R is definitely gonna be a bard.
Your father's so ugly, I sat on him like a beanbag and made him actually look prettier.
Actually, the worst one I ever heard was like, your mama's so fat she sat next to everybody.
Your mama's so fat she fills the tub and then turns on the water.
Your mama's
Your mama's
so
so fat, I
vicious,
can't even see the
own
horizon.
system.
Anyway, back to the campaign.
Your father's so short, he's a dwarf. Oh shit, that is true.
I feel like a dwarven insult for that would be, your father's so short, people think he's a pixie.
So we're getting a dwarf and bard. Gotcha. Okay.
Your father cannot drink his alcohol.
But yeah. Well, that's all I needed you for.
Okay.
You're free to go.
Okay, bye. Bows.
And he waddled away, waddle.
What do we have with anyone that's not Saul? 'Cause we'll get to him in a moment.
What?
Again, me and Shay are shopping.
I'm like Gandhi.
I'm laughing at Bartholomew thing.
So what do we have an Argo doing and what do we have a Kitten doing?
I'm essentially just watching Eldon and Soul at the training grounds.
Eldon is not at the training grounds.
Okay, well, then I'm just
Eldon
watching.
and Shay are shopping. Hart and Bartholomew are shopping. Big R is at the library, and Saul is at the training grounds.
I'm just sitting watching Soul beat away at the
What?
training.
That's a different type of training, trust me, I know.
I know he's got to get them get some gains on them arms.
And Kitten, what are you doing?
I am kind of hiding in my own corner,
Okay.
stuck in trying to memorize my spells,
Gotcha.
get the hang of them.
So what she means is she's in the office, taking a poop and reading her books.
So,
While
Soul.
trying to zone out the sound of Soul beating it off.
So Saul, you're wailing away your swords onto probably your 10th training dummy by this point. And just going at it, letting out all this rage, feeling it build up. And just kind of like an exhale of frustration, you kind of just stab your sword as at this dummy. And your sword stabs through. Obviously it's a scimitar type thing. And all of a sudden, just that rush of energy that's let out from every time you've like got into this state, instead of like rushing out like all around, rushes straight down your arm and just a bolt of lightning hits the top of the mountain.
Get the power in control.
I see lightning hitting the mountain. I see...
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Things falling now down.
I'm waiting for shoulder reaction somewhere to this.
Like, he's just gonna look like shocked up at the mountain, like he's so confused as to what the fuck's going on.
Please don't avalanche. Please don't avalanche.
No, there's a couple of bits of like dust and a few rocks fall. Nothing big. Nothing harmful.
Okay, okay.
Nothing harmful to dwarves.
It was only 2d8 damage.
Oh wait, was it the cantrip?
Yes.
Yeah. I see.
The bigger question is, what's Argo's reaction to this?
Yeah, you've just witnessed Saul just do a lightning bolt out of him.
It's one hell of a finish.
I mean,
I'm just sitting. I'm just standing there going. Did he just Spider-Man a mountain with electricity?
Why is it that there's a small part of me that's sitting here thinking for like Argo is almost here for like comic relief, like that's the type of scene where it's like, go to Argo, what do we see? A sandwich, jaw on floor, sandwich falls out of hand.
Yeah.
Lucian's just gonna turn around.
And produce electricity.
Lucian's gonna turn around like, I feel better now.
See a
Is
sandwich on the floor.
that what you do?
That's not the line we need after what Argo's been saying. That's not the line.
This episode, Argo the comic relief.
We're retconning that line.
No, we're not.
Too late. I've already did the drums.
I swear, that has to be a blipper reel.
That's not the line we need.
So who's clipping it?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Double take. Double take. Here we go
You want to
again.
do it again?
After what Argo's been saying and you're
Sorry,
saying
one
freaking
moment.
double take.
Wait, you want to say you want to take it again? Give me a moment. Extras, go back. We need to go back 5 minutes. We have to retake the shot.
Oh, he'll take another shot.
Right,
Let's go
right.
kill
Special
that.
effects. Are we ready on the lightning bolt? And action.
Yeah. Anyway, I took out 5 gold for the candy. I'm assuming it's all rock candy.
Yeah,
Certainly no.
like rock when you go to Blackpool.
Yeah.
I say that to all the people from Ireland, not from mainland England.
Yeah. We
Newcastle!
Is that what it is for you? Cool. Newcastle's
Yeah.
the cool city to go to from where I'm from.
I've
Newcastle's
never gotten
the
rock
city
candy
where
from
you want to
Newcastle.
do something, like you actually want to go out and spend a day doing things. That's called go to Newcastle.
No.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
make
make
it to
this
get
easier.
fucking ice cream because I'm a normal person.
Okay, so
No.
Lucian's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
turn around to Argo. Let's go fuck them up.
I'm so happy you said up.
Still after all the stuff you just did.
I agree. Let's go fuck shit up.
And all of a sudden, they went and decided to go and drink on the town and just from pub to pub, doing the end road thing, whatever it's called, from when you go to bar to bar to bar, and on the way, just causing bar fights and messed the entire town up. No,
Journey to Water's End.
that's the one. So you decide to walk away from the training ground, and you see a smaller big beard walking out of the library with a scroll in hand.
What's in the scroll?
Well, you're not with them.
The big grin on
There's a
his face.
sixth sense, as long as there's information somewhere.
You used to it as shopping. Small R knows something.
Heart's just laughing at the fact that his like long hair just flew right.
Just wishing my hair back and forth. I wish my hair back and forth. What?
With my head.
Bartholomew's just sitting there, just like to like raise some money for new disguises, going to people because I'm worth it.
Maybe in New York.
Marlar,
Yes.
I'm ready to leave.
But it's so nice here.
Yes,
We don't
Chaos.
have time to
I
sit
just,
on our
Sorry.
asses.
Hey, Hart. How many dwarves do you think I could freak out if I made myself look like a witch instead of flying on a broom?
That's a Lunaria
fair.
question because I just remembered. I got hit by a breath attack once that made my AC weaker by 1.
Yes.
Would that go away if I if I remove curse or get another armor?
You just need to repair the armor because like bits of it have melted away from it was that breath
Okay,
attack.
cool.
That breath attack was
I still want
acid.
to get a better. I still want to get a better armor.
Yeah.
Trevor, you okay over there?
He just fucking.
He's on the phone.
Shit.
What?
So yeah, like you say, you've told Big R you want to go.
Okay. Let me just sort out Mindel and Murdy, and we'll start preparing.
By the way, Big R, just to let you know, it's 100% up to you if you change your character's name to what I said or not. Like if you take up that mantle.
I probably will, but I want to be that person and like wait until it happens.
That's fair. I'm saying it's up to you if you take that name now or not.
No, I'm gonna wait.
Good,
because,
it's
like,
your character, it's your choice. Like
yeah.
he offered you the possibility of a new clan for you to take.
Oh, I'm definitely taking the new clan, yeah. But I'm gonna earn it.
Your mama's so hairless, she looks like an elf.
God, that actually is a really
Oh,
good
that
one.
hurts.
That's an
That's a
insult.
really good one.
That's an insult
That's
for
a
a
good
dwarf.
one.
That's an insult for a dwarf.
So yeah, after Shay, most likely Shay and Eldon went shopping. Eldon would go back to the inn where we still stayed.
I mean, by the time you reach back at the inn, you'd probably see them setting up Mindel and Birdie, getting things ready.
So we're leaving?
If we missed.
Okay, and then again Eldon looks at Soul. Please don't tell anyone about it.
Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you.
Just not with me.
And there's a shiver running down my spine. Secret? Someone said secret.
Literally at that moment, just suddenly a Bartholomew pops up behind Eldon. Secret? What?
Yeah, if he does it, Eldon's just... I'm not ready to tell about it to anyone. He just knows it because it happened in my memory. And I forgot.
It's not just that, it's just the fact that Bartholomew and me, Lemmy decided to have to survive exactly as this happens.
It's up
So
to
what do you
you.
think of the hair?
What did you ask?
What do you think of the hair?
You just see Hart laughing so hard his near shirt tumbled over.
So I know it's a Bartholomew, but it's female, right?
Yes.
How good was the makeup then?
By
It
the
was
way,
an
the,
unnatural
the,
today.
the main reason you know it's Bartholomew, because there's like, unless he got contacts for it, you see his eagle eyes.
I would change the eyes if possible as well.
I was saying
Because
Hart
if
tumbled over
someone
laughing.
realizes it's you, your eyes tell everyone who's you.
In the meantime, Lucian's gonna get over into the carriage and just sit in the back.
while watching me laughing my head off.
Shay hands Bartholomew like 2 perfectly round small crystals just to put over his eyes.
I'm taking these.
Eldon would look at Smaller. Should I drive the cart again or no?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
Are we leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving.
Heart's kind of finally recovered from all the laughing.
I pick Shay up and me and her get onto the cart.
So after seeing like they're seeing playing with this wood and now you're picking up Shay, what the fuck is going on in this campaign this week?
And Bartholomew cross-dressing.
Yeah.
we went through a lot. Wait, do I see Safrina?
Is Safrina there?
I was at the training grounds, stuck in my books.
In that case, you would have been with. Argo and Lucian.
But she's stuck in her books. Did she see them leave?
Pretty sure she heard the big lightning thing hit the mountain.
So, if Safrina would not be here, Eldon would look for her before leaving.
Get there. Seriously, if Sabrina heard that lightning, she probably just looked over and went, "Goddamn dragon farting again," and then just go back to her book.
Yeah, Eldon would look for her.
I still go to leave anyway.
And all of a sudden, we're running in 2 separate sessions.
No, you just see her under a tree, just kind of
We are
looking
inside
around after hearing the lightning.
There's trees. There can be trees on the ground.
There can be trees on the ground.
That's true. So, yeah, Eldon would go to finding her and be like, we are leaving, we need to go.
There's definitely going to be trees, because, dwarves love their potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in stew.
I thought that was hobbits.
You know why dwarves really like their potatoes? Because potatoes turn into vodka, and that's alcohol.
She just gets up, throws her equipment back on over her shoulder, and
Go to head on your way.
yeah.
When we are on the way, Eldon would look at her and... Can you teach me Draconic?
She just kind of side eyes. You want to learn Draconic?
I want to learn Draconic, yeah.
Gonna shuffle up next to them. I hope we're learning new languages.
I mean, sure, I can attempt to teach. I don't think I've ever tried to teach somebody Draconic before. It's just kind of something I already knew.
I have a quite easy way to learn languages. I know a lot already, so I think I have it easy as well. Not as easy as someone else, but I will have it easier, I think. Is there any variation of a breathing technique that I need to learn?
I mean,
that isn't used for common or sylvan or celestial, because that might take time. Because that would be a third breathing technique I'd learn.
it's more of a understanding. Draconic has more of a way of emotions in it.
Don't press it.
No, it's just Eldon with her native tongue that is basically the big out of all emotions.
I mean, yeah, I can attempt to teach you Draconic.
That would be nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna kind of look at Lilu and Draconic. You think I can do this?
Just looks back at you. Sure. You can do anything.
I've never taught Draconic before. I mean, it was hard enough trying to learn Sylvan. And then Elven wasn't easy to learn. That was a bitch.
You already started teaching someone?
Yeah, but that never fully went through, and then I left home.
Yeah.
As looks back and looks towards the back of the carriage directly at Lucian.
He was a horrible student.
I guess that was a different story, because he is a descendant of a Dragonite. I fully expected him to pick it up pretty quickly.
Never finished teaching him though.
Wow!
He just sort of learned by himself.
Alden was like, I can teach you Celestial or anything other language that I know.
Again,
It
I
might be
love
easier
how
to know that
Saturday
I lived around some gods. One of them was Sir Alistair.
I mean,
Don't forget, I'm from a city full of gods.
Celestial would be cool to know.
I can teach you Celestial if you have the time and the patience. I could even teach you my native tongue.
Okay.
I could teach you Abyssal.
Eldritch, the thing is, I need to teach you a breathing technique first because my tongue is so you don't have a lot of unuseful words in it. It is a extremely strict language.
So, I teach you Draconic, and in return, you teach me your native tongue.
If you want to have that as a deal, sure.
I don't see any problem with that.
Bartholomew still sitting there like, I can teach thing.
Abyssal.
I can teach you Celestial if you need that. Are we trading languages now?
Apparently.
What, Bartholomew, do you want to learn Draconic?
Yep.
Literally just like, yes.
I don't
would
like
take-
people talking around me without me understanding them.
I would like to take some Abyssal knowledge as well.
So then we will all three of their languages and all their learning and stuff.
So I've just quickly googled it. D&D, how long does it take to learn the language? In game time, 8 weeks.
We are traveling a long time.
Oh my gosh, I know Druidic.
Yeah, and remember, my character, it will take months because for my character you need a breathing technique.
Again, I
That's why her breathing is completely different.
Luna, I'm assuming we're going through, we're sort of all packed up and we're about to leave and we're going through the city.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of dwarves sort of watching us go.
You see a lot of dwarfs watching you and stuff, and you see towards the end, towards the entrance as the doors are opening.
Well before there.
Okay.
I see fire!
Sure. So, as you get towards the main gates are opening to let you leave, and there's a few dwarfs that they sit there, look at the carriage, and immediately just take their axes and their hammers, hold them up, and kind of stand there and salute towards the carriage. And literally, as they come by, small eye you notice on their shoulders, because that's all they've managed to make so far. There's about 4 dwarfs wearing the crest that's on your fabric.
Hey!
As the carriage comes up by, they all just sit there and go, "For the glory of Iron Wolf."
And then having to read what the fuck.
Lucian's always just gonna look around like, oh.
The fuck's an Iron Wolf?
Ellen just. Do you
Wow,
want to tell us something?
Mother, do you want to share something?
I'm just going to continue singing what do you call it? It is like a ballad for their phone.
As we see all this, I'm starting to get questioned about what the fuck is going on. I just look.
Talk about question, what the fuck's going on? Why are we saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, thank you, Shay, Pathead"?
Good question.
Apparently, Shay. What?
The last thing I see Shay did was snuggle Sniffles and nibble a crystal.
Shay goes out to search for health potions. That was the last one.
Don't worry about it.
We worry about it, Shay.
Worry about it, I guess.
So, I sit and explain everything to everybody in the cart, saying, right, I went and spoke to the king and Lord Alistair. I got an apology. The blooded dwarves are not on my hand from the battle that we just had. And I have been given this opportunity that when I come back, I have been, and then I grab this pelt out and show them the clan image that the king has made, and the description with and explain to them once we're finished and helping Lord Alistair and getting everything right again in the world, I will be returning here, not just as Small or Big Beard, but I'll be next time I walk back into my home to see my parents and my brother and my kin. I will be walking in, getting ready to become king, and hopefully at that stage I will have you by my side walking back in here again.
My friend, you need only say the word. I will always be there by your side. Shall you need me?
What word?
The word?
The word is the word.
It's not really a word. It's not really a word. It's more of a set of words called "things have gone to shit."
If you ever need me, just send for me and I will come.
I see that one coming. I see that one coming.
I can't say that word without all of you just laughing.
Look, all I'm gonna say is we're blaming Argo.
Yep.
It is what it is. Yeah, Alden would just drive the cart.
Okay.
Where the fuck do we go?
Well,
Can I have
I
the
mean,
map?
Question, where the fuck are we going?
Can I have the map? Where the fuck will we go?
As I
mean,
say, I'm just
either way, you're gonna
continuously
make your way through Tarragon first to go anywhere else in the world.
So Tarragon.
So
Yeah.
we're going down.
I guess we'll just go to Tarragon for now. Then.
Why do we keep making these fucking jokes?
That was on purpose, though.
I was
Where
saying,
we're going.
I'm singing that Ed Sheeran thing as like a tribute to all the fallen dwarves as we live. So it's like a ballad.
But
You can't even sing Misty Mountains. It's just as
Misty Mountains is icy fire.
No,
Is it
No,
not?
it isn't. No, it isn't.
Far
It-
over the
it is.
That's pretty cool as well.
Country roads, but dwarvish.
Yes, fuck yeah, Misty Mountains living here.
Caverns,
I would stop singing because
Copyright
of
strike.
copyright.
but
Yeah, not fucking not though.
So yeah, Alvin map would like. Wait, did I see the map that Alistair showed with the towers?
yeah, he showed it to all of you.
So yeah, fucking I can drive. I know that I have that in my mind. I know where to go.
So to give an
I have 30
example,
days.
I'm gonna share screen and I'm gonna show you guys the map real quick. So I'm gonna share. Oh,
So Elden's a sat
So
nav.
instead of Misty Mountains, it's Cloudy Hills, right?
yeah, totally. So first things first. Just look at my screen share. Oh, you need to look
Yeah,
at.
we're seeing the
Yeah, don't worry,
I'm literally seeing what I'm looking at as well.
I'm pulling up the map on my bloody screen. Give me a moment, Jesus Christ.
I'm
I'm
waiting
just
for him to write P between those T and Ks.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just making sure. Right, okay, loads on that screen. Cool. So I'm gonna quickly take this over here so I can get the other map that I need. Whoop. That's the and then you guys get this map. Okay. So.
Here somewhere.
So you've seen
We're
a
at
tower.
number 4.
What?
So we're at
here.
number 4.
Which map are you?
Yeah, we are number 4.
I seen it.
Oh,
For
we're
a
not
second. I was able to.
I'm so confused. Which screen are you seeing?
No, he talked about the map with the numbers. We at number 4.
Yeah, he was talking about he's seen a glimpse of it, and he was like, "We're at number 4."
Oh, right. You've seen a glimpse of the map. It's fucking confused me to fuck. Jesus Christ.
You're seeing the normal map at the moment.
Okay.
Yes, we're
Without
taking
numbers.
Yeah, so them numbers was maybe levels and shit, but obviously it didn't go according to plan.
Oh wow, it really didn't go according to plan.
The only levels that went according to plan was 1 and 2.
Wow.
The third level onwards went completely off track.
Wait, the tower was what? The tower was meant to be level 10.
It was maybe your 10th level up.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Skip it some.
But like you say,
a lot.
it's all milestone based, so it's all in a sense of like there's events happening at these areas that's triggering a level. So it's not a matter of it's meant to be at this level. I'll design it for whatever level you're at when you're reaching said event.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is we need to backtrack.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. So on the map that you've seen, there was. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a tower down here.
Mhm.
There was a tower up here,
Right.
and then a tower down here.
And the tower we destroyed / raided / whatever.
Up here. They're the towers that you see on the map.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks to Elden having keen mind and able to fucking just have it in her head, she would guide the way correctly.
Okay.
Also, let's thank the bad guys for leaving a map of their bases.
It was more like the one thing that you would know.
I do have one small inquiry as to where we would be traveling. I would be grateful to at least visit my mum and dad before we completely leave Tarragon.
If you have a map and show me where it is, sure.
It's literally on the way out of Tarragon. It's the final village of Tarragon.
Okay, let's go.
And with that, it's where we're going to end today's session. We're going to
An hour early.
We're ending it an hour early because we went 2 hours over last time.